moves out of the way. Oh, snap!
Wrestling fans, this next singles contest is a special attraction and it is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, representing the Kings of the Band, presenting the Firelord, the Fire Sorcerer, Draconis! And his opponent, this is Candy Elliot Paul!
One of the scariest challenges faces Elliot Paul right here this afternoon at Fusion Wrestling, where the Firelord Draconis entered the Fusion Arena. A young child was immediately scared badly, scared to tears, and now Elliot Paul wants to make sure that that young child experiences the joy of knowing that the Firelord Draconis will meet his match in this ring and hopefully will be conquered, so that way the eventual nightmare of the Firelord Draconis disappears for the duration of time. Welcome to Fusion Wrestling, our third match this afternoon. Already the Fusion Wrestling Championship defending CSW Heavyweight title will be on the line as well. And check out this matchup right here at Fusion Wrestling this afternoon. Look at Elliot Paul almost mocking the Firelord Draconis. And it is deceptive the way that the Firelord Draconis eyes his opponent and continually kneels down. Can't really grasp just how tall and large this man is. And Elliot Paul immediately going for the go-behind, trying to slow this bigger man down. But when you're in the grasp of this man with the long arms and legs, you have to be very careful, very defensive. And Elliot Paul trying to chain wrestle with this unpredictable monster of the ring. And maybe that can work temporarily, but you gotta watch out for that running lariat. That is one of the Firelord Draconis' favorite signature go-to moves to weaken, subdue, and destroy opponents to score wins. Running tackle, no effect on the bigger man. Last time we saw the Firelord Draconis in Fusion, at least last time I saw him, he won his bout against Ray Furia, who is now the current Storm Grayson inside of this Fusion Wrestling ring. Big return for the Firelord Draconis, one of the most intimidating and unpredictable athletes in recent memory. A nightmare for youth, as was experienced earlier. Elliot Paul in the misdirection, but he drop kicked him there in the hips, but he's still standing. Clothesline, over the top goes Firelord Draconis, but he landed on his feet. What incredible balance by this big man, and he will not go down easily. Elliot Paul with the springboard, the clothesline, and now the Firelord is showing some effects from the pain and the anguish. But this man loves torture and pain, and Elliot Paul might be going for a running strike, but the Firelord moves to his side to avoid the contact. In confrontations in the past, the cursed demons that have plagued the mind of the Firelord Draconis have been continuous. He has resurrected himself from the Aztec ruins. Locks and chains will not hold him down. 6'5", 220 pounds is this man. But Elliot Paul will not allow him to enter the ring. And he snaps him right back into the ring as he flipped him over end and dropped him right onto his back. While the Firelord is part of an alliance called the Kings of the Bad, and he is usually under the spell of Mojo McQueen, but he's here by himself this afternoon. But he is as dangerous by himself without anyone controlling him than he is when he's with his partner. Scary strong. Elliot Paul runs in. Firelord Draconis moves out of the way. Oh, snapping release, driven suplex, and Elliot Paul is dropped badly onto his lat muscles and his upper back. Look at the Firelord Draconis raining fist upon fist on the fallen Elliot Paul right here. And Sam Meadowood can do very little to stop the Firelord Draconis from inflicting more damage. This guy is scary strong, long arms and legs. And when he uses those power moves, he shows his sick and twisted, demented sense and means. I mean, the Firelord Draconis, he is used to being tortured, and he loves to torture opponents in response to anything and everything. This is what he has learned. This is how he was raised. And Elliot Paul is in a bad spot right here. He's up against a bigger man, and he has nowhere to move as he's stuck in that corner. Elliot Paul, a true fan favorite of the ring. This man has supported Apocalypto in his time of need over and over again. And he spends so much time to interact with the fans of all ages, loves the sport of pro wrestling, and he has faced some of the toughest competition in this company. Man, the Firelord with that crashing elbow just totally stopped any momentum that was about to be swung in the direction of Elliot Paul immediately with that running attack. Elliot Paul sent headfirst into the top turnbuckle pad on the far side. Every match is a learning experience for Elliot Paul, and right here, no defense for the chopping and the strikes by the Firelord. And overall, you can see the growth of Elliot Paul with every match in Fusion Wrestling, but he is in too much pain and anguish to deal with the power display of the Firelord Draconis right here. At times, Elliot Paul in Fusion Wrestling has been outnumbered. He's had a number of questionable losses to much more experienced foes. And Elliot Paul doing anything to get the fans on his side. Top-notch athlete is Elliot Paul, tough with skill, determination, and desire. It's totally immeasurable, the amount of willpower that this man has. Running clothesline, he took the bigger man down, he did it again, and Elliot Paul trying to get the upper hand on the Firelord Draconis as he gets reversed in the corner. He elevates, gets out of the way, quick pickup, wow, backdrop suplex! Nicely done. And Elliot Paul waits for his bigger adversary to get to his feet, but you might want to attack while the moment is right. Running kick across the side of the skull. Firelord Draconis is losing his consciousness. Look at the power of this man. Elevating Candy Elliot Paul with these. But where's he going? He found a counter. Rolled backwards. Misses with the swinging kick. He rolled him up. Oh my, he almost put him away right there. Oh man, he hit him with his right shin right there. That dazes the man. The running knee smash. Firelord's not moving. Oh, so close. 2 3/4. And now Elliot Paul has to understand that whatever he's done in the past to other opponents may not work against the Firelord Draconis in this match. And it might be because he's facing a man that loves pain and refuses to lose. And now Elliot Paul might try to spin his neck around. Oh man, nice counter. Up and under move, backslide attempt. The Firelord loses his balance, but somehow he finds an escape. Elliot Paul has to show how he can respond to adversity. Oh my, jackhammer slam, and Elliot Paul barely escapes. Back and forth action, either man showing a definitive advantage, and the danger that is associated with being in the ring against the Firelord Draconis may be too much for Elliot Paul to handle, because right now he's struggling to breathe and maintain consciousness against this bigger adversary. The fans want Elliot Paul to get up and to fight back, but you cannot fight a foe that you cannot see behind you. Draconis stalks Elliot Paul and he hits that swivel kick. That revolutionary kick between the middle of the top rope has staggered Elliot Paul and he's hurting very badly at the moment. This is a bad spot to be in, and it gets from bad to worse for Elliot Paul as this match progresses. Front face lock, the big pickup. Elliot Paul trying to find a counter to it. He bends him backwards. Spinning neck breaker. Will that be enough? The Firelord is motionless. Elliot Paul did it! What a victory for this young man in Fusion Wrestling today. Ladies and gentlemen, here is your winner, Candy Elliot Paul! Elliot Paul did it! Wow, what poise by this man, what focus he showed here. And Elliot Paul has got one of his biggest victories in Fusion Wrestling yet against one of the scariest adversaries to ever step into a Fusion Wrestling ring before. Candy Elliot Paul, successful in Fusion Wrestling right here. Elliot Paul might have his eyes focused on bigger and better things, tougher opponents, maybe even a future shot at the Fusion Wrestling Championship.